Hi, and welcome to MiRealSource. Today's video is designed to get you logged into Paragon and setting up a few key pieces in your Preferences Wizard. First of all, you have your username and password in your welcome email from MiRealSource. You can click the link from there to access Paragon. But what you're going to want to do is to navigate to MiRealSource.com. That's M-I for Michigan, RealSource.com. From here, select the MLS login and then Paragon. Your username is found in your welcome email, and it's going to be MIR for MiRealSource, and then it's usually going to be the first 4 letters of your last name, and then the first and last letters of your first name, generally speaking. Your password needs to be 7 characters long, both letters and numbers. We do recommend a capital letter, but it's not a requirement. When you first log into Paragon, a window or a few windows will pop up. You'll have your messages that will be there. These are going to be messages about data sharing and a few other things that we have. You can simply mark them as read over on the left-hand side. But if you want information about our data sharing partners, there's Greater Lansing, Mishrick is in here, and Northern Great Lakes Realtors. So up in the Traverse City as well. You can simply mark them as read. Don't worry, they're not gone. You can always select them right here at the message history. Next is going to pop up your Preferences Wizard, but I've already completed mine, so it doesn't pop up. So I'm going to tap into my Preferences icon. Icons are across the top. Then I'm going to navigate to my Preferences Wizard and simply hit Start. First, I'm going to want to upload my headshot. So I'm going to update photo. Now, if you've already browsed one in, double tap it. But to get a photo in here, simply tap the Upload Image. Add Files on the bottom. And I keep mine in my jump drive. And I will simply go to Debbie and upload that to Paragon and start the upload. It's a few steps, just make sure to get them all done. And then you're simply going to double tap to get that photo into its placeholder. Next, you're going to want to update your office logo. Hopefully your office has uploaded it to the folder called My Office Images. Now my office is MiRealSource, so you'll see we have plenty here. Just make sure that your office has uploaded a photo for you. If they haven't, just simply reach out to us or either your admin, your head admin, and ask them to upload one to the My Office Images. If you don't have one readily available, you can simply browse one in from Google or, well, you have to save it from Google to your drive. So just browse one in from your drive, just like I did in my images. Just upload the image and it will be here. So I want to select my office, double tap and get it in. Next. Now this page you won't have, so just don't worry about that one. So your page numbers will be different from here on out. So first up is the Market Monitor. That's the box over here to the right-hand side. You'll see that mine only has a small amount of information because I've already set this up, because I'm only showing these types of properties and in the East China School District. So I don't use class because I further define it in type. So tap the magnifying glass to see the options in here. You'll see that I've selected condos, farm, single family, condominiums, St. Clair has a marina, and multifamily. So once you've made your selections, tap Save. You can also simply select your municipalities. So if I wanted to type in St. Clair, I usually just do the Clair and select that. Maybe I want St. Clair Township. Go to the township. So that's really easy. And then maybe Marine City. Type that in there. Now, one of the things I do want to let you know about is Clinton Township. There's a few cities that are like this that, well, which Clinton Township is it? Are they put into 3 different sections? Nope, these are actually 3 different Clinton Townships in 3 different counties. And you'll see when you're looking at my cities that I already selected, they all start with 74. That's the county indicator. So this Clinton Township is in the county of 46. I'm not familiar with that one. This Clinton Township is 50. That's Macomb County. And then Clinton Township and Clinton. If you're not sure which counties are which, I think 46 was that one. Or either way. Oh, see, and I'm only allowing St. Clair County because I have East China in here. So it's not going to be able to come in there. So if I want to type in, if I only wanted to show St. Clair County properties, I could remove all of these and just have properties in St. Clair County, the entire St. Clair County. That's still a lot of information. But for me, what I want to do is reduce mine down to the school district, because here in St. Clair, our East China School District covers a lot of property. So for me, that works well. Maybe not for you. And ours is East China School District. There we go. I don't have to have the county here. Just so you know, when you're searching for municipalities, you can always use your magnifying glass. And even the county, so that'll get me a list of all the counties available. Of course, I've selected East China School District, so that's only available in St. Clair County. In my municipality, you'll see I only have 2 pages here. These are all of the ones that are in St. Clair County because of my selections already made. So if I wanted to remove this and this, now I could look at all the municipalities in the state by typing this. See, now I have 85 pages. So if I do want to see all the cities that are in Macomb County, and that started with 50, right? So let's type in 50 and contains. Oh, nope, not contains. Begins with, sorry. Let's hit enter from there. And that's the one thing. You do have to go back to the 50 and hit return, and it makes that selection. So now you're back down to 2 pages. Here are all the cities or municipalities in the county of Macomb. So, but for me, I'm sticking with East China. So which selections do I want to keep here in my market monitor? So over here, my market monitor, I can keep it to my market, which is my East China. I can have the selection of my office or my firm, or remember the one that's not visible, it's behind this. That is called My Info. So My Info will give you your listings, what's about to expire, what's pending, information like that on your information. So that's also a great way to quickly find your listings. It's just by tapping on that header here that says My Info. Next, if you're an admin or a secretary, you might want to keep this to office or firm. Office is going to be the office you are working out of, the one that you are employed out of, actually. And firm is going to be all those offices in your brokerage that are members of MiRealSource. So if you have 3 or 4 offices that are members of MiRealSource, all under the same umbrella there, you can find them right there under firm. Next is how many days back do I want to keep there for new? Right now, I'm at the maximum of 7 days because there's not a lot of inventory coming onto the market. So I want to keep it as wide open as possible. But if we have a lot of listings coming in, I can reduce this down all the way down to 0 if I like. And 0 is anything new on the market today. Let's go ahead and tap next. Most of this page is fine right out of the box. However, if you are returning to MiRealSource, this box might not be checked. So go ahead and make sure that that's checked. It just makes Paragon work a little better. Let's see. One thing I did change. I'm using a custom address for when I search in the map. Usually when you click into the map, it comes up at your office. but I'm not at my office right now. And that's not my farming territory neither. I like to farm right here in St. Clair. So I asked Paragon to please, when you start a map, use my home address. And the other ones are perfectly fine. Oh, here's another one I changed. When I'm looking at those maps, I like to see both the aerial view overlaid with the street names. So that's one of my favorites. I really like that one. That's called the hybrid view. All right, let's go to the next. So when you're searching, this is your results option. This should be your page 6. I'm on page 7. Remember, I had an extra one in there. When you search, the first thing that comes up, it's all going to be in a spreadsheet view. That's just fine. You don't want to change that one. If you want to change that listing report, it's going to be this one. So right now, my selection is the agent, big photo, and big map. That's what it is. You'll see that the system default is the legacy full agent. If you want to change something, make sure that you do have something that's a agent view, because this is for you. You want to make sure that you see everything an agent is entitled to. Now next, one of the other things that I like to add in here, the manual email. So when I manually email a report out of the system, in other words, they're not on automatic notifications. If I just want to take a listing and email it to somebody, it's going to be that regular connect view. But if that's not really good for printing. So if your clients are typically printing out stuff for themselves, go ahead and select something that's usually in the client full package. Or there's also that's a 2-page report. Now the MLS client view is a 1-page report. Me personally, I like the 2-page. Ask some of the other trainers and instructors and realtors. They would much rather prefer the 1-page. We all have our differences. Okay, moving along. Next, user interface. Select a theme. This is my background theme. So this is here. This is my 4th of July theme. I happen to like this one the best. It works really nice when I'm teaching. That's why I like it. And you'll see there's so many different things that you can select, even fall and winter. Very nice. Contact manager, it's fine right out of the box. Eastern time zone, I don't think that's changing. Calendar. Now, this is your personal calendar that'll be a little down here to the right. It'll be down here further on the bottom right. This is showing you your listings that are about to expire. If I have entered any tasks for my contacts, and if I have any tours and open houses, they will be there on that calendar too. Now your mobile number should be entered in from membership department. Just tap your down arrow, select it. If your mobile number is not in here, let us know. We'll make that data entry for you. Email options. All right. If you choose to BCC yourself, here's the pitfalls. When you're sending out emails through the Collab Center, you automatically get your own email. So your client gets one, you get one. Now, if you BCC yourself on your client's email address or email, that means you're going to get a carbon copy of what they get and your own email. So for every email they get, you'll get 2. That's why I don't suggest you doing that. Now, and again, the same with the default message body. If you're an admin, usually sending out messages to your agents, I would maybe use one of my default messages here. But if you're an agent and you are using the Collab Center to get auto notifications to your clients, there is no need to include the default message because it's a perfectly fine email out to your clients. It's really nice. But the big thing here is your email verified? If you are in red here, it says it's not verified, just tap the little send verification. Remember, it could go to your spam or your junk, something like that, because you'll want to make sure to get your email verified so you can keep using the system. Let's go to the next page. Display the property address. So this is on the emails that I send to clients. It's in one of the particular reports, it was good. It works. That's no big deal. I just wanted to make sure that if I selected any reports like that, that it was in there. All right. So when you're sending out automatic email notifications to your clients, the default is it goes to your client immediately and it goes to you immediately. So you have your own agent email as well, remember. But me personally, I don't like mine coming in all day long. I like my email, my agent emails to come in at 7 a.m. So I get a good overlook of what all of my clients are doing at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you want to do it as they get it, that's perfectly fine. We all work very differently. But what I did is I set my notifications up so whenever I click into it to say I want my stuff on recurring, that automatically comes to that 7 a.m. So I don't have to change that every single time. Just the fact that it's recurring every single time. Now, you also have 12 months is how long your clients will get emails from you. They will expire after that. You have to extend them. But what I did, I set mine to 6. It's just a little reminder for me to say, hey, your client's been on email for 6 months now. You might want to reach out to them, make sure everything's good. It's just the way I like doing it. We all do it just a little differently. Aha! And here is what I just did earlier. So you have a message body. Now, if you're an agent, you're typically going to be using the Collab Center or Paragon Connect, and that's perfectly fine. It works really, really great, and you don't need an extra message body in there. However, maybe if you're an admin or a secretary and you're entering listings, so I've named this listing has been entered. You can even say your listing has been entered. Your listing has been entered. And then you want to say, hi, your listing has been entered. Or if you want to make sure that if it needs approval, hi, your listing has been entered. Please let me know it's approved prior to me activating your listing. Please check. Mapping, because if I'm your admin and I'm entering your listing, I don't know where it's at. Mapping, price, agent remarks, your agent public remarks, agent/public. There you go. And now you've just entered in this. This is something that when you're sending out an email, you just pull from the drop-down menu and select that email. Instead of having to copy and paste from Word, it's just right there in the system for you. And next. Okay, the next one is your email signature. Now again, if you were a member here previously, your old information will be saved. You'll need to go in through the preferences icon and then tap email to create a new one. It'll be the easy way to create a new one. It gives you a blank slate just like this. It gets your current brokerage, which my brokerage is actually the MLS. So typically I can either change out this logo by selecting it, then tapping the picture here, or I can delete it, keeping my cursor in the same spot. Now I want to add a photo here. And I'm going to browse it in, little button here, and this will get me right to those pieces that are in Paragon, that were already uploaded into Paragon for me. So either I can do my headshot, or I can go into my office logo. I'll just tap for my headshot and tap OK. Whoa, it's a little big. How do you fix this? So I tap into this. You'll see the little waypoints now. Here's 1 and 2. So I'm going to go from the right, and always take the ones on the corner to keep your proportions correct. I keep scooching that down till I like it. I think I like it. Now, so if I want to also denote myself as being a realtor, I would do that. Now remember, if you're a realtor, you got to put that registered trademark there too. If you're on a PC, simply hold down the Alt button and then type 0173. Please make sure to use the keyboard on the right, the keypad on the right, not the numbers across the top. It's going to blip, go right out for you. I'm on a Mac. I simply type Option R, and there we go. Or you know what I can do? The omega sign. That's your special characters. Just tap that. And there is your registered trademark at the very top. Then if I want to get real fancy, I highlight the registered trademark so I can make it superscript. Not subscript, but superscript. And that's the correct way to use the word realtor. Okay, I also can do some more stuff here. Enter, let's see, I think that's still on bold. Not bold that. Search for homes here. So if your office gives you a website, put that in right here, what you're going to do. Highlight the here. Tap the link button. Then go out and get that link. homesnap.com. I'll show you how to do this real quick. I'm logged in as me. So I'm going to go to the me page, my public profile. And then I'm just going to click into the URL. Right click. Copy, go back to Paragon, and paste. Right click and paste. There you go. So if they click onto that, it's going to get them right to my home page. And you can also, if this box, you can take the box out a little bit more. You see, as I scooch my cursor over to the left here, I can now bring that in a little tighter. I think we're good there. It's as good as we're getting. All right. And you'll want to title this, give it a name. That's my Realtor one. I missed my capital there. Realtor. And next. Ta-da. And there you have it. Those are the big things that you need to do on your Preferences Wizard. Don't worry, there'll be other things that you need to set up, and we have a few more videos when you're ready for those. Thank you, and remember, if you need anything, give us a call, 248-247-1040. Tech support, education is here to help you. Thank you.